No job number to this yet, but I'm at Killian Court in Yelm. Okay, this is an equal housing opportunity property out here in Yelm. This is for AdWest Realty. They've been reaching out to me lately with some different requests. I believe they have property out in Issaquah too, so I'm trying to get in on the Issaquah work, but they have about 3 or 4 properties out here in Yelm. So what we're looking at here is one entrance that comes in and out, and you can tell it's been seal coated before, but I think they want to get another price for seal coating. They need to get the cracks filled out here, and as you can see, there's moss, or not moss, but there's grass and weeds growing through a lot of these cracks. So we're gonna have to put a price into crack fill a lot of these, and they're not really in the drive aisle, they're out in the parking stalls, and I think that's because this has been overlaid, or at least asphalt's been done at one point.
Check to see if she's over at the office yet?
Okay, so we got crack fill all through here, which is a majority of it. Then you got some crack fill that goes down through here. We'll do a seal coat and a stripe. There's 13 stalls here. All 13 stalls have white painted wheel stops, so throw 13 white painted wheel stops plus the 13 stalls. Okay, I'll come back with painted curb here in a second. So let's finish the count here on the stalls. So I told you 13, we'll add 18 more, and then also add 18 white painted wheel stops through here. Okay. It looks like they may have done some parallel parking out here once before, and I think it starts right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parallel stalls. Each one of those lines is only about 6 feet long. So what did I say, 5? There's like 6 of those lines, so it's 30 feet, 30 more feet of parallel stall striping. Okay. Okay, so there is 80 feet of white painted curb along the sides here throughout the property. White cross hatching, there is 150 feet of white painted cross hatching. There's 3 ADA symbols with blue background. I just didn't realize that was going across there. So let's make that cross hatching 200 feet of cross hatching, okay? I didn't see that. Okay, I would say a day of power washing is probably going to be something that we want to do in here. The only reason why I say that is, well, no, you know what? We don't need a power washer in here to get this clean, because it's actually pretty clean. The issue, though, is the curbs or the wheel stops. I'm noticing there's some flakiness on the wheel stops, and I don't think they need to be power washed, but we do need to take a wire broom or brush and hit some of the areas that are flaking off. So we don't need a power wash, but we do need to run wire broom and a couple wire brushes and just kind of hit some of the flaky areas on the curbing. All right, as far as crack fill goes, there's a lot of cracks in here, so I'm going to say there's 1,000 feet of crack fill in here to do. All right, I'll get you to count here on the yellow curb just a second. So there's roughly about 230 feet of yellow painted curb throughout the lot here. We got the 1,000 feet of crack fill. Got seal coating that needs to be done. It looks like the seal coat was actually done not long ago. So let's put the price together for it, but he might not want it. Okay, only because it looks like it's not very old at all. We've got 2 stencils that are at the catch basins here, and at these catch basins it says dump no waste, drains to stream. So we need to provide 2 of those. Okay, let's talk about asphalt now. I see that there's some asphalt repairs needed in here. This would be one spot right here. So we'll have to go around the catch basin, do a 6x6 patch here on this one. And then as you go through the parking lot here, some repairs have been done, but from right here in this location, you've got the drive aisle that starts from here, goes all the way down, kind of goes around the corner, stops right about where the garbage cans are. That'll probably be the extent, but we need to do some drive aisle repair. This has been done once before for ADA compliance. So you can see it's all been lifted up and then tapered down. But the drive aisle is starting to look, it's got a lot of alligator cracking. So you got an 18-foot wide drive here. It's more like 20. We're gonna extend it out to 20 feet from here to there. So you got 20 feet starting from the crosshatch and going this direction. So you got about 80 feet by 20 feet to right about here. Okay, and it would go at an angle probably from the corner of the curb there where that joint is all the way over to here, and then that direction. So it's about 80 feet by 20. This area right here, you got some more alligator cracking, and a lot of that is probably because of when the trucks come in to empty the dumpster. So I'm gonna add this one in here too, because of all the cracking. So because I'm doing that, I might just extend. Let's see, they did a patch here and they did a patch up there, but they're starting to get some failure there. It'd be nice if they took care of the rest of this drive aisle going through here. So I'm going to say just on video here that I think we should redo this patch, go over the existing patch and around it, and try to get this area repaired. Okay, and if we do that, it's going to end up being about a 20 by 20 patch right here. Okay, so I'm going to say that let's not put that in the bid. Instead, let's take this measurement and we're going to continue this 80 feet and go all the way around. Okay, so you have 82 feet going through here, but from the curb here out to the edge, it's a little bit wider right here. So let's do this. I gave you that measurement of 80 by 20. Okay, and then I'm going to give you this little area that's right there. Okay, and so we're going to say that that's 25 by 20 in that section. And then right here, because it gets wider, we're going to come all the way out here, okay? And we're going to end up, I'm going to round this up here. This will end up being a 55 foot. So you got a 55 foot by 23 foot. 55 foot by 23 foot will go right to this existing seam here, which is just past the tree line there, coming out all the way to the curb, all the way down. So we'll take care of all of this. Take care of the drive aisle going over there, and then the drive aisle going to the crosshatch right there. So those are your three measurements. You got one there, one there, one here. Okay, out this way, I think we don't need to do anything. Let's just stick with doing the crack fill. This area right here, it's got alligator cracking, but I don't think we're going to touch that right now. Okay, so that's it. I would say, you know, the prep work really won't take that long, except for, you know, they got to spend time with the grinder wheel getting the grass and stuff out of the cracks, scraping a little bit on the curbs just in some areas to get some of the flaky stuff off. You know, getting all the stuff along the edges of where concrete meets asphalt. Okay, you can see down there's quite a bit. So there's some prep work to do here, but the seal coating part should go pretty smooth because it's been seal coated already. All right, it's a day of asphalt for sure. Just a day of asphalt to do this drive aisle all the way around. Okay, and then you've got seal coating, and then probably a striping crew to come in on a separate day to get all the striping done. The main office is right over here. Any other questions? Let me know.